All right, let's talk about something that sounds a little like science fiction, but it's happening right now. What happens when you mix ancient, timeless faith with cutting-edge artificial intelligence? We're going to dive into how AI is building these incredible new tools that are, believe it or not, changing how people connect with their religion day to day. You know, you probably have a digital assistant on your phone, right? You ask it for the weather, maybe to set a timer, but what if it could do way more than that? I mean, what if it could actually help guide you through your spiritual journey? Answer some of those big, deep questions about faith. That's the really powerful idea we're going to get into.
Okay, so to really get our heads around this, let's look at a real-world example. We're going to kick things off by figuring out just what this platform is. It's called SmartFaith.
So, SmartFaith, it's not just another icon on your phone. Think of it more like a complete ecosystem for your faith. You know how you have one app for prayer times, another for reading the Quran, maybe a third for community stuff? Well, imagine just getting rid of all that juggling. SmartFaith pulls everything together into one spot. It's all about making it a single, smooth experience.
All right, let's take a little tour of what SmartFaith actually offers. We'll start with the everyday stuff, the tools that you'd use all the time. This is really the foundation of the whole platform, and it's all designed to make your daily practice just easier and more connected to the rest of your life.
So when you opened it up, the first thing you'll probably notice is how clean it looks. They put all the essential, must-have tools right up there in the top navigation bar. No digging around in menus, it's just right there when you need it. And here are those core features. You've got your prayer time schedules, which are super precise based on your location. There's a zakat calculator to make that annual giving a whole lot simpler. You get a full digital Quran, complete with audio recitations, and even a mosque locator, which is perfect for when you're traveling or just in a new part of town. These are like the building blocks, the practical things that support your daily worship.
But honestly, it goes way beyond just the basics. I mean, they've packed in a ton of other resources. You can find listings for Islamic events, watch live Islamic TV channels, and check this out. It even has some really advanced stuff. There's an AI that can help brainstorm ideas for a khutbah, a sermon. And there's a feature to help you track your Quran memorization progress. It's really trying to be that one-stop shop, a full-on companion for your faith.
Okay, now we get to what I think is the coolest part of SmartFaith, the specialized AI chatbots. This is really where the whole thing goes from being just a handy toolkit to something more like an intelligent guide for your spiritual questions.
So instead of just one general know-it-all AI, SmartFaith gives you a whole team of specialists. You can actually pick the right chatbot Islami for whatever you're asking about, which means you're going to get answers that are way more focused and relevant.
And just look at the range of expertise here. It's pretty incredible. Got a tricky question about Islamic law? You go to FiqhBot. Want to know more about the life of the Prophet? SirahBot is your go-to. You can even talk to MuamalakBot about money and business stuff, or chat with Gen Z Bot for topics that are more focused on a younger generation. It's literally like having a whole team of specialized scholars right there in your pocket, ready to help.
So you've got all these daily tools on one side, and this team of AI specialists on the other. The big question is, how do they make it all work together without being a cluttered, confusing mess? How do you actually use it? And that brings us to maybe the most important part, the user experience. Because let's be real, you can have the most powerful features in the world, but if the app is clunky and hard to use, nobody's going to stick with it. So let's see how they tackled that.
Their solution is actually brilliantly simple. It's all based around one single chat window. So whether you're just looking at prayer times or you're deep in a conversation with one of the AI bots, it all happens in the same spot. No more clicking through a maze of menus or trying to figure out which screen you're on.
So think about it like this. You've got a question about Islamic finance. You just tap to select Muamalat bot, type your question right into that main chat window, and boom, you get a personalized answer right there. It's this super smooth, effortless flow to get you exactly what you need when you need it.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. What's the big picture here? What's the main takeaway from looking at an ecosystem like SmartFaith? And maybe more importantly, what does this tell us about where faith is heading in our super digital world?
This quote really nails it. It says it's designed for smooth navigation, clarity, and a seamless all-in-one Islamic experience. And that's the whole point, right? The goal isn't just to throw a bunch of information at you. It's to make practicing and learning about your faith feel more natural, more integrated into the flow of your busy life, with technology there to help, not hinder.
And that leaves us with a really big question to think about. As AI gets more and more woven into our spiritual lives, how is that going to change things? How will it reshape our personal connection to faith, to knowledge, and even to our community. You know, platforms like SmartFaith are really just the beginning. It's a fascinating and profound transformation. I'm curious, what do you think the future holds?